Okay, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Keith Crook. Here right now to bring you all my scent of the day. And like I always say, if you are friends of mine on Facebook and if you are following me on Instagram, then you already know what fragrance I am wearing. It is from the house of Parfums de Marly, and it is GODOLPHIN. And I'm not even going to try to get this thing all in the camera, in which it looks like it was trying to focus. But this is GODOLPHIN from Parfums de Marly. This is a sample that was actually given to me in a trade with Matt from Georgia Gents. I don't know if any of you saw that trade where I gave him a box with 60 different fragrances in it. And in exchange, he gave me a manila envelope full of samples and decants. And he gave me like 4 bottles of some other fragrances. I know one of them was Dior Homme Intense. I think also I had got, what's the name of it? The ISO E Super. I just actually sold it not too long ago. Molecule 01. I had that, and it was something else I got. I can't remember what it was, but this was one of the decants or samples that was in that from Parfums de Marly. And I'll show you this one more time. And it is GODOLPHIN. I actually like this fragrance a lot. It's still on my skin 8 hours later. Well, I don't know exactly what time it is. It got to be around 3. So that's actually a little over 8 hours because I got off at 2:30. So it's still noticeable, but it is a skin scent. And the bad part about this fragrance, in my opinion, first off, is within the hour of me spraying it on, it was already a skin scent. That's not good. It did stick around on my skin. Every so often, I did get a slight whiff of it somewhere. It must be not that noticeable because nobody complimented me, not even my friend. She didn't tell me that it smelled good or anything like that. As much as I like this fragrance, me personally, if it performs like this off of a regular bottle, I wouldn't want a bottle of this. It smells great. That's about all I can say about it. The performance on it is not that good whatsoever. Not to me. It could just be my body chemistry. It could just be that this little sample just wasn't enough. And at first, I only did one spray like I usually do. I did one behind the neck, one behind each ear, one on each wrist, and one on each inner elbow. And that was it. I didn't even spray my shirt. It just didn't seem like it was enough. So I emptied the bottle and I just sprayed, you know what I'm saying, all over my skin and my arms and stuff. Excuse me. And it still, within that hour, it just did not perform well. It didn't project good. It lasted, but it turned into a skin scent. And it wasn't a faint skin scent. It was just a skin scent. So, like I said, it's still on my arms. I can smell it. I didn't really get any sweetness from this. It was just, I don't know what exactly is in it. I didn't look up the notes on it. But it's a nice scent. Something that you can wear to the office because it's not that loud. I can see somebody wearing this somewhat formal. I don't know if this would work for me in some kind of like some kind of special event going on or something, just because you do want to be noticed at times when you're wearing fragrances. I know some people wear them just because, you know, personally they want to smell nice, they like the scent of it. But in my case, I like to be noticed, and this is not one that's going to get you noticed unless somebody is like very close to you. This probably will make a better close encounter type scent. Maybe, you know, like a sexual encounter type scent, or you going to dinner, but you have to be close to each other to be able to smell it. So, you know, maybe a date night, or, you know, Netflix and chill or something like that. But, you know, this is not something that's going to really get you noticed in public. But like I said, if somebody isn't interested in that and are looking for something that is not loud, that is just right, can be formal, a little bit casual, a date night scent, and if you can afford it, being that it's Parfums de Marly, go for it. So that's about all I have to say about this fragrance. Like I said, if the price point was a little cheaper on this, being that it's Parfums de Marly, yes, I for one would buy something like this. I love the smell of this a lot. The performance for me is just, that's what makes it not bottle worthy. So take it for what it's worth, guys. That's Godolphin. Now, I did just get a package, and of course this is from Central Obsessions, so thank you, Kevin. I'm pretty sure I already know what this is, because we have talked. And I thank you very much, my friend, for what you do. All right, let's see what we got here. Good old packing peanuts. Okay, first off, we have now, he's been telling me about Green Irish Tweed for some time now. How he it says Green Irish Tweed matured 90 days, and I think this is his new bottle also. That's nice, Kevin. Really is nice. I like that. It also has a new label on the front, so that's nice. I like that. This one has been cured, he said, or matured for 90 days. And just smelling it through the atomizer, smells great. I don't own Creed's Green Irish Tweed that I know of. I think I have a sample of it. Somebody sent me. I'll have to dig that out and do a side-by-side comparison. But smelling it through the atomizer, that's nice. It smells almost identical. There is almost a something I'm getting out of this one in particular. It's almost a little bit of some kind of chemical. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make it smell bad at all. It's just something, it smells a little bit like a chemical in it. But it's nice. I still think as of right now, my Trace Nuit is probably a little bit better because I like the sweetness in that. But this isn't bad. I am going to give this a wearing. Maybe not this weekend, but probably next week sometime. It's not bad. It does seem to be whatever that chemical that I was just talking about, it's actually dying off. That's nice. I like that. And that noise you're hearing is my water jug popping. Oh shit. All right, so last but not least, let's see what we have. Oh, I didn't need that anyway. What we have in here. Let's see if I can get it open. All right, we have 3 decants here. This is 30 days matured green Irish tweed. And their formulation of Allure, and I'm assuming this is Allure Homme Sport or Chanel, some kind of product. Yeah, I think that's what that's supposed to be, Chanel. Smells good. And what was the last one? YSLY. Okay. I've wanted it. Well, I think I have tried it in Belks and Ulta. Oh, now I like that one. That's nice. Kevin, that's bottle worthy off my initial first impression. If you all haven't smelled YSLY, and if this is anything like what it actually smells like, because I can't remember if I smelled it or not in Ulta or Belks. But if it smells anything like what's coming out of this is bottle worthy. I like that. I need a bottle of that YSLY, Kev. I really do, man. That's nice. That's very nice. Wow. YSL makes some pretty damn good fragrances, but they are a little pricey. That's not something that you see in rack stores, discount stores. So if you're going to get it, you're going to have to pay retail or order it somewhere. It's not bad, though. I like that, Kevin. That's nice. YSLY. Wow. That's nice. Out of these 3, that's probably my favorite right now. That's nice. Wow. Thank you again, Kevin, from Sensual Obsessions, for more great fragrances. And I know I've kind of made myself like a personal spokesperson for Sensual Obsessions and Kevin. But keep up the good work, Kevin. And if you all have not gotten anything from Kevin, any kind of sample bottles, or even buying an actual bottle from him, they're pretty inexpensive. He makes some damn good clones and some damn good originals, and I suggest that you all try them out. A lot less expensive than Dua, Alt, Alexandria, clone houses like that. Although they are good, don't get me wrong. All of those houses are good. Kevin is doing his thing right now and just trying to help him get, some more promotion out there. And I'm doing everything I can. I appreciate what you're sending me, Kevin. And trust me, don't just take my word for it off of Andy Warhol and Lime in the Sky and whatever else, the Maple Mayhem. Try out some of his other fragrances, although those are some that I highly recommend. And his YSLY is amazing. If you're into green Irish tweed, he has one. It's very nice. I know a lot of people don't really like the fact that you have to get fragrances from him and let them sit for a while, because I know, like me, I'm one who likes to buy and wear also. I don't want to wait. But you have to understand also the process and how he does it. He's really a one-man show after he gets his fragrances from whoever mixes his batches for him. If I'm understanding correctly, he does have to let them mature. He does have to bottle them himself and label and ship. So give him a chance. You know, he's a pretty good guy. If you don't know his name, I think his name is Kevin Holt. I think that's his last name. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But Kevin is a really great guy, really great company, and he's just trying to get his thing going. So check him out. Even if you don't do nothing but go online and see if he has something that you're interested in, please check them out at Sensual Obsessions. Kevin, if you see this video, please leave your information to your website down below in the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, check that out. If he does leave it, then you'll know exactly where to go. Find my bottle. Here is to smelling great. I got my Godolphin here. It's the freaking weekend. Let's enjoy ourselves. Roll Tide. Alabama is going all the way this weekend. LSU, you might as well not even get on the bus. With that being said, I am out of here. Peace. Oh, one other thing. I should have said this in the beginning. Let me hit the water one more time. Okay, so last night I did my live stream and I had a pretty decent turnout. I think the max was 25, 26 maybe viewers, which that's fine with me. And the subject was my rebranding or name change. And I got a little bit of flack for the name that I threw out there, was trying to see if it was going to stick. Somebody said that, you know, it sounded flamboyant, like some guy that was doing drag on the weekends and wearing tight jeans and stuff like that, which I understand. But also, we got to get out of that box. He was saying that they asked on Facebook what did they think of the name change, and he said something about nobody wanted to comment, nobody wanted to touch it with a 10-foot pole. And I understand people's concern, but for the most part, a name or a label should not make up people's mind as to what my channel is all about. These people already know me, except for the new people that would have been coming in, so I get that aspect of it. But we got to start thinking outside the box. I didn't use the name, which is fine, whatever. I did get a little bit of flack last night because somebody said they actually called me Mr. Crybaby Sense. And I'm not going to repeat everything word for word, but I understood the message that they were trying to say to me, that I shouldn't be worried about what everybody else is getting, free or not free, or what everybody is doing or going to events and stuff like that. I shouldn't be worrying about other people's pockets. I get that. As a man, that shouldn't happen. But I also told him back in return that I am a human being. Human beings have emotions and greed, jealousy, envy, sloth, I can't remember all of them, but the 7 deadly sins or whatever. Like, I'm a human. I have emotions. And, you know what I'm saying? Instead of holding stuff in like I used to, now I vent and get them out. Holding stuff in isn't always the key, especially not for me, because I once was in a very dark place, and you wouldn't have wanted to be around me around that time. So I've learned to voice my opinion, and if I have an issue with somebody, I go to that person and I let that person know. But for the most part, I appreciated what he was saying, but it was the deliverance and how he came at me that made me feel some kind of way about it. That's why I responded the way I did to that person. So I understood your message. I'm not going to call your name. but also you have to watch sometimes how you deliver your message. I would have got the point a lot easier or a lot better if you wouldn't have came off in the beginning like you came off. But you acted just like I would have acted, so I can't be mad. Anyway, no luck yet on the name change. I know a lot of people have been voicing their opinion and saying that I should just keep my name. Don't worry about all the other stuff. My time will come. And I believe all of that. So who knows? I might just go back to the original name. It has a certain je ne sais quoi, if I'm saying that correctly. It fits me, I guess. It stood for something in the beginning. It doesn't stand for much as of now because I'm not reviewing cheaper scents, which is why I wanted to do the name change, since I'm doing all these higher end designer and somewhat niche fragrance reviews now. It just doesn't seem fitting. But I guess I'm just gonna go back to my old name, man. I like everything that people are throwing at me is just not making sense to me. I'm just not feeling it, and who knows? I might just, like I said, go back to my old name. So anyway, I am out of here. Here is one more time to Smelling Great, GODOLPHIN. I'm out of here now. Peace.